Alright, here we go. We want to show this identity is valid. Okay, so the sine of 3 theta is equal to this 3 sine of theta minus 4 sine cubed. Okay, so, alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to redefine the sine of 3 theta as the sine of 2 theta plus theta. And then I'm going to use my expansion of sine a plus b, which is should be sine of 2 theta cosine of theta, okay, same sign plus cosine of 2 theta sine of theta, okay. Alright, so that's the sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B, okay. Now, sine 2 theta is a double angle identity, which we just recently uh, saw, and that was 2 sine of theta cosine of theta. And that, of course, is then multiplied by this cosine of theta, which would give me 2 sine squared, no, 2 sine theta cosine squared, 2 sine theta cosine squared of theta. Now, in as much as my right side's all in terms of sine, I'm going to re-identify that cosine squared as 1 minus the sine squared, okay, and I'm going to distribute this 2 sine theta over it. Okay, so that's 2 sine theta minus, minus 2 sine cubed of theta. Okay, so I've got my sine cubed and my sine that's up here. Now, I suppose the other terms from that is going to come from simplifying this. Now, plus, now the cosine of 2 theta has 3 names, okay? The cosine of 2 theta has the name cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta. And owing is that this answer needs to be in terms of sine, I'm going to retag this as 1 minus the sine squared of theta minus the sine squared of theta, which is 1 minus 2 sine squared of theta, which is that other name for the cosine double angle. So then this is retagged as 1 minus 2 sine squared of theta. Let's kind of write that down a little neater. 1 minus 2 sine squared of theta times the sine of theta. When I distribute that, this is a link of a plus between them, I get the sine of theta minus 2 the sine cubed of theta. And that just is going to be brought down here as a sine of theta, okay, minus the sine cubed of theta, okay, and there's a little issue going on here, okay. I've got my minus 4 sine cubed of theta, and I've got my sine plus my 3 sine plus my sine, so that is my 3 sine of theta minus my 4 sine cubed of theta. So I am there. I was a little scared there at first, but we got it, okay? So that's one example. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we've come down here. We can make use of that identity, this sine of 3 theta. I'm going to just recopy that 3 sine of theta minus 4 sine cubed of theta minus sine of theta, okay, is equal to 0. And you should be able to resolve that because you got 3 sine minus sine, so that's 2 sine of theta minus 4 sine cubed of theta equals 0. We've got a 2 sine theta coming out. okay, and that's common to 1 minus 2 sine squared of theta, okay, and that's equal to 0, and we should be able to resolve that from there, okay? So there's a couple of them right there for you.